bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only about 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Ready?
Going option left on 4th and goal. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The run on 4th and goal from the 4 is stopped short. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, indeed, try to run it out as they start on the ground. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Back near his own goal line, Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
To avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back him up halfway. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Out of his end zone, Winston. And that is incomplete. Boy, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. And it's a presentation of Madden Sports. And we're going to be back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll go option to the short side. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the key and second down.
Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Saints are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. Ingram again. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They go play action. Winston. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
I think probably just trying to draw him off there, it didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
Fourth down, Winston. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
On second down, Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
5 yards remain on second down. Hurts.
This is caught. Touchdown. Ricky Williams. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Well, the tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
To throw, Winston. Right side caught by Jackson. And he's got room. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 71 yards.
And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-second ball game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's got this to Jefferson. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll set up a throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Possibly a turning point. Good play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw again. It's a screen to Ricky Williams. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And on 4th and 5, this will be the last play of the drive. Back to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Working the sideline there, good route, good catch, 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Justin Jefferson from 8 yards out. And the Pats are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
He's got Johnson, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Winston. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Winston to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. That's caught inside the 20. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a we are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. And these guys on your screen, ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game. And speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a second down.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ballgame, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Officially, it's no gain on the play. A few inches shy of the first with third down. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll sneak it with Mariota. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this one is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They'll wind up losing 3. Now it's 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here, and they'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mariota. That's caught by his tight end, Shockey. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Mariota now from the 50, being chased out left. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
They run with Sanders off the option.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Brought that down for a win, and the defense stopped it. You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Third and long here for Mariota.
He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after all on EA Sports. The offense on third down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
A 39-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through.
And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So a nice opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is, still first quarter, and they didn't come out of it with points. In a sense, they can look at it positively and say, hey, we set the pace in this one.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's Gibson on the read option. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. On 1st down, right back to Gibson.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Gibson will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Marcus Mariota scoring on the 2-yard keeper as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead grows to 10-0.
Saints nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky set the kickoff.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. That had disaster written all over it. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do. To try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hilton.
And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Big Derek Brown making the stop.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On play action, Winston. rush, and down he goes. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long.
Now back to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play.